What is going on, Isles fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video here for Up the Turnpike. Today I wanted to get into a name that's been linked to the New York Islanders, Stacy Roest, who has been with the Tampa Bay Lightning, maybe following over Matthew Darche. We'll get into all that in a moment, but I think this could be the first sign of a Chris Lamoriello replacement. That's a question we've been asked a ton since the end of the year, is when are they firing Chris Lamoriello? Look, I would be absolutely floored if Chris Lamoriello is back with the New York Islanders in any capacity. And it feels like this is the name that makes the most sense to replace him. So let's get into it. Stacy Roest was the director of player development for the Tampa Bay Lightning, along with being the Lightning's assistant general manager and the general manager of the Syracuse Crunch, but he is no longer with the team, according to Elliotte Friedman. So that's a big change for the Tampa Bay Lightning, but it may end up being a win for the New York Islanders. He's been with Tampa Bay since 2013-14, a really long time. That's, how long he served in that role as the director of player development, and he took over as the Crunch's general manager in the 2019-20 season. Syracuse made the playoffs in 3 of the past 4 years. Before that, the first 2 years, there were no playoffs due to COVID, but if you look at the team's points percentage, they were over 500 every single year. 556, 641, 599, 563, 604, 597. They were a quality AHL team over, the 6 years that we saw, Stacy Roest be there. And the Bridgeport Islanders are coming off a historically bad run this past year. They need a major overhaul. And Matthew Darche bringing over someone that he's worked with for the last decade, and someone who he's familiar with, had success at the AHL level. To me, it's a no-brainer. I mean, you look at Chris Lamoriello's history, and unfortunately, he just has not been able to get the job done as an AHL general manager. And I know the Islanders are getting more talent, and part of it was probably a talent issue for the Bridgeport Islanders, but there's just no justification to bring back Chris Lamoriello for the 25-26 season. He did not do nearly enough, not enough success stories and development, and that's something the Islanders need to get better with. They need to develop their younger players better, and Bridgeport has been an absolute dumpster fire for years. So I would applaud this hire. I think this is something that should happen for the New York Islanders. It makes a lot of sense. It's someone that Darche has worked with. He's had success at the AHL. To me, it's a no-brainer. If he's able to come here to the New York Islanders, I think you get this done immediately. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. I'm Matt O'Leary. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you next time.
If you like that, make sure to subscribe to Up the Turnpike on Patreon for more exclusive New York Islanders content.